Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale, here once more playing Visions of Mana. Last time we left off, we defeated the Moon Frog, Benevodon of the Moon. And now we gotta go pick a new Benevodon to pick on. But first things first, I wanted to see if Morley needed my help at all. Because, you know, it came up last time when I helped one of my friends. No? No, we good? Disappeared after the tragedy still keep a tear in their hearts. Carry their feelings with me as I continue to fulfill my duty as home. Good man. You guys got any upgrades for me?
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure.
You're currently using a one-handed sword, right? I'm sorry, I can just buy Excalibur? That seems a little silly. I'll take it. Holy shit, will I take it?
I seem you have happy doing business with you.
Yes, please. Thank you. Rionak? That's pretty cool. You're currently using punch gloves, though, aren't you? Get new paws.
I seem you have happy doing business with you.
Good. I think I currently have you on knives, don't I? Yeah, you're a Nightblade right now. Keep it up, bro.
I seem you have a happy doing business with you.
Good. And your Majesty is currently using whips.
I seem you have a good happy doing
flails.
business with you.
Or whatever you feel is more appropriate to call them.
Come back anytime. Meow.
How about armor?
Welcome.
Equally, if not more important.
Cream of the crop. Take a look at base new form your purchase. Take a look at base new form your purchase.
Thank you.
Take a base new form your
Thank
purchase.
you.
Take a look at base new form your
And
purchase.
thank you.
Come back again sometime.
Alright, how did we end up on
Welcome.
consumables
You
after
can't
all
go
that?
wrong with these goods. You
Need
won't find winnings from your business. You won't find
Tree
winnings
up.
from your business. You won't find winnings from your business.
to a respectable level
You won't find where's this
on
from your
all
business.
important consumables. Oh, I bought one too many fairy walnuts! No! Hold on. Doing it for the bit.
Come again soon.
Alright, do I need to do any of you guys' side quests? I mean, I probably should, right? You guys give me stuff, but I'm not really much of an achievement hunter, y'all. And I really just want to get on with my punching Benevodons in the face. Oh, hold on.
The Babadoobum.
The Babadook? Oh, you can sell these now. Nice! Also, you seem to have restocked on my favorite. I will take all of them. Or at least as many as I can buy. Which is all of them. Oh, except one magic elixir. No! Fade away into the background. Alright. Alright. Alright, fam. Oh. Oh! Sick! We in it, fam. Let's go. Take care of that in a moment. First things first. Strength! Honestly, one for each of you. You're all hitting things. It's important. MP! One to Palomina, and we'll give one to Morley. If only because it gets him to 69. Nice. HP. You don't need any. I know that's artificially jacked, but still. One to Her Majesty, and one to your boy. I got one more to Her Majesty. She needs the help. Now all of this goes to Morley, because he is the one who deals with traps and projectiles, primarily. Fuck, let's bump you to 190. Whoa! Why'd you jump at an extra point? Oh, she has a percentile modifier. That makes sense. Good job, Brain. You figured it out. Done.
I have the spirits to thank.
Let's fucking go. That'll be huge.
My horizons have broadened.
I mean, I might as well. Neat.
I feel a deep connection with the spirits. The elements are all around us.
What's this one do? Potency of items that restore... Nearly doubles the potency of items.
I'm starting to twig it.
That's pretty cool. I'm sorry, you could just summon bosses? Or a boss, at least? Wild. Damage that animal and flying enemies can deal to the entire party by 10%. Increases the damage the entire party inflicts by... So if I need to deal with beasts, this is helpful.
All around us.
High Thrash. Ooh.
I'm starting to twig it.
Kind of makes me want to make them wind-based. And almost makes me want to use them. I'm mean to Jule for no real reason. Where's his magic attack? Does make him more durable, though. You look ridiculous. You know what? Now that I know I get those from completing these Benevodon things, I definitely want to continue with that. And you know who's next? We're right next door. We might as well go do Karina's. How do I... There he is. Flammy! Come down here, girl! Oh, that's what that is. He's mini in front of him. Man, I didn't realize they were that furry. Then again, I've never been small in front of a rabbite before. No, we just got done with the Terran.
You're headed toward Longren, I see. Be careful.
Sure are.
I can sense Besseroth's presence near the Veil of Wind.
Not quite the homecoming I pictured. I mean, I didn't picture coming home at all. Is everyone okay?
No matter what, you should be proud of what you've accomplished, Karina. Isn't that right, Bramco?
To Longren! On the back of our good friend Ramco! She's become so big. Let's go find that Benevodon of Wind.
What's up with this wind?
Whoa! Veil of Wind? More like Veil of Hurricanes. You like this, Karina?
Are you kidding? No one lives like this. A Benevodon is behind this gale. I'd bet lucre on it.
Speaking of which, where is it?
Fairy! Hey, Fairy!
Nothing. Nary a peep from Fairy. She may have been blown off course before she arrived.
Well...
Cut to Fairy in the distance.
Out of everyone in town, he He's most likely to have an idea of what's going on in the Vale.
Cut the black a
Chief
little
is
early
sure
there.
to know what's going on in Longren.
I didn't ever report back to this guy about that whole windmill thing I fixed. Hold on. Yeah, I know you're suffering, but hold on. I gotta get my pat on the back. I'm very vain.
Oh.
I'm one step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
Yay! Let's go check with the mayor or the elder. What do they call him? I need a quest for this guy too. Oh no, wait, that's somewhere else. What about that later? I just keep doing things and forgetting I did them.
What is the meaning of this, Karina?
Hello to you too.
Why would the Alms and Soul God return here to the Vale? You should be en route to the manor.
Shouldn't you all be dead?
The wind howls unabated. Is this not because you have failed to do your part and complete your duty as the Alms?
No, you got it all wrong. The storm is because of the Benevodon of Wind. That's why we left the sanctuary in the first place, to defeat those monsters.
All this time, I assumed this was just the manifestation of the prophecy of disaster.
Tell us where Besseroth is, please.
The Wind Sanctum. But you must not venture there again, Karina. Shiryu has already tried. We have not heard from him since. I will not lose.
Oh no, my ex-boyfriend!
Terrible place.
Shiryu disappeared? Why didn't you go after him?
The path into the Wind Sanctum has been blocked by a large boulder. We have tried everything to make it budge, but it's
Fucking
no
rocks.
use.
The enemy of wind.
There's nothing more you can do, Alms. I suggest you return to the Mana Tree and fulfill your duty.
I told you, defeating the Benevodons is part of our duty now. We're here to save the Vale, you stubborn dummy. What's not clicking?
Karina, it would be unwise to anger the Benevodon further.
Well, now that I know where the Benevodon is, we're finished here. I've got nothing more to say to you, Chief.
I'ma help you whether you like it or not.
Let's go save Shiryu from whatever trouble he's in at the Sanctum.
Karina and the Chief are at each other's throats as usual. She wanted to check out the Wind Sanctum. I should catch up with her.
Thanks, pal. I mean, I was there too, buddy. Can't we just have Ramco, like, pick us up and sit up on the other side?
Of that boulder. No wonder no one has been able to get into the Wind Sanctum.
Besseroth's doing, to be sure.
Ah, you're here.
I believe it's meant to be a warning.
Oh, there you are, Fairy.
Flying in this weather has been difficult. Anyway, what are you going to do about the boulder?
I don't see what the big deal is. Flamey can take us over it in no time. Isn't that right? Don't worry. You've got this, Ramco. Now transform! Ramco, what's wrong? Are you sick? Does your tummy hurt? Are you scared of turning into Flammy?
Oh, buddy.
What? You mean you don't want to go back to the Wind Sanctum?
Oh.
Wait a minute. Isn't that where Ramco used to live?
That's where
Long
Ramco
time
thing
ago,
came from.
yeah. I went to the Sanctum once when I was training as an oracle. I tried to protect Ramco from a sudden violent gust of wind, but I got hurt. That's how I lost one of my wings, actually.
He doesn't want to take you
Ramco
back
never
up there.
showed any interest in returning home after she brought me back to Longren. Maybe she wanted to forget all about the incident. But the longer we wait, the more I worry about Shiryu.
Wounds of the body heal faster than wounds of the heart. We should look for another way in.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah. Best not to push her too much.
See that we
In
needed a
that
hug?
case,
Good
Do
boy.
we attempt to ascend?
Something tells me the people of the Vale would rather we got rid of the rock.
but they mentioned they've been unsuccessful so far.
Stubborn
I've got
rock.
it. We gather the whole village together and push. Huh? It's a big town. Bigger than Verdius, at least. And we can help too. I think we have a shot is all.
Everyone might have given up on moving this thing before they even got started. No one knew that it was a Benevolent's doing, after all.
And as we've
Worth a
noticed, they're very
shot.
stubborn people.
I'll go back to the Vale and talk to the villagers and see if anybody will lend us a hand.
When I first met you, nothing could make you lift a finger for the Vale.
True, but surely you noticed that I've since matured into a lovely, responsible alm. Y'all wait here.
Don't cause any trouble on the way.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Morley. I'll be back before you can say Sylphid. You stay here too, Ramco. I'll make the people of the Vale see reason somehow, so don't you worry.
Certainly has come a long way.
I'll
Still
visit the chief.
loudmouth and
I
foul-tempered,
should talk
but
to Mom and Dad. I guess I better get the other oracles on my side too. The rest of the Vale is sure to join us then.
she certainly has grown well into responsibility.
Okay, Karina. Just explain the plan, and they'll see reason.
All right. Keep getting licked by this weird fuzzy thing that is all up in my arms. Let's start with the oracles. They're probably the most perturbed by the wind. This can't be good for their dying process. What up, fam?
Hey, it's been a while.
Karina!
How's the wind dying going? Remember, you've only got 4 years to master it before the fairies do.
Give us a break. We're trying, but we can't exactly practice with all these gale winds raging through the Vale.
No, you're right. I'm sorry for teasing you.
So, you're back in Longren. What about finishing the pilgrimage?
About that, I have a request. The path into the Wind Sanctum is blocked, and I mean to do something about it.
There's no way! People already tried to do something about the boulder and nothing worked. That rock just does not want to give way.
That's why we have to get everyone to help at the same time. Once we move it, I can enter the Sanctum and defeat the Benevodon.
You want to go into the Wind Sanctum again? But Karina, you might get hurt. And then what'll we do?
That's all anyone ever says to me. Do you want this windstorm to last forever? You'll never be able to do the dying again.
Oh, so now you're worried about the wind dying. You couldn't care less before you started
Well, that's
your
because
journey.
you were-
We asked
because you
to
were
help
all
summon
being
the fairy and
dismissive.
you refused. She only came once you finally relented. Thank the spirits. And here you are, asking for favors from the very people you left out to dry. You want the boulder gone? Do it yourself.
Excuses, excuses. When did you get so hard-headed, Nagi? You know what? I think I will go move that rock. And once I do, that'll teach you to doubt me.
That wasn't very helpful.
Okay, that was definitely my fault. Before I was named the Alm, Shiryu and Ramco were the only ones who had my back. Of course I didn't feel like helping the rest of the Vale. But it's too late to apologize for that now. I could explain myself until I'm blue in the face, and it won't change what I did. Come on, Karina.
She's very bad at expressing herself in a constructive manner.
Great. I'm realizing just how awful I was to everyone when I left. Oh.
That was a real heel. Alright. Alright, new strategy. It's time for full face Karina. Let's go. It's not gonna happen. She's gonna yell at the old man again. It's just in both their blood.
What is it? Were you not finished with all you had to say to me?
I'm back because there's one more thing to say. We took a look at the boulder, and we think we have a plan. But we need the whole village to work with us to move it.
Karina, I realize you are trying to help, but what do you think a few additional hands will accomplish?
A lot.
Besides, Besseroth placed that rock there for a reason, and far be it from us to anger the Benevodon by ruining its inscrutable plans.
But that's...
Know that it is my responsibility to keep the people safe. I cannot ask them to court danger by helping you defy a Benevodon.
How exactly do you think this is gonna end up for you, huh? You think everyone is safer keeping their heads down and pretend like that monster doesn't exist?
According to legend, dragonfolk once soared through the air until the Benevodon of Wind took away our flight. Wings useless, our tribe was forced to live upon the ground. Whether this is fact or fiction, we dare not bring Besseroth's anger down upon us again.
So you give up.
That's an old fairy tale that I know you heard from Shiryu. And speaking of Shiryu, you can't even be bothered to go looking for him in the Wind Sanctum.
I cannot allow you to come to
He has
harm,
been cute
even
all
for the
week.
sake of another of our tribe. The alms are too precious to send on a fool's errand.
Ow!
So you're sacrificing Shiryu because you're
He's
scared.
been saving up the
The
mean.
same reason you're just letting the veil get pummeled like this.
We can but trust in the winds of
I must
fate
be
to
very
spare
careful in my
us,
next few
Karina.
actions here.
Ugh, you're a
Ow.
terrible chief if you're willing to put people in danger just to keep the status quo. Coward!
How dare you speak to your elders this way?
I mean, she's right. She could probably be nicer about it, but she's
Well,
right.
now I've gone and done it. I was supposed to convince the chief not yell at him. I know the chief has his reasons, even if they're stupid ones. I get why he doesn't want to risk endangering the villagers. I get it, but
Look, so long as you learn their reasoning, that's one step closer to... That's one step closer to, you know, finding common ground. We'll get there. Look, we'll do a second pass after we yell at everybody. Right? Once we're all on common ground, we can start to work together. But we gotta air our grievances first.
Hey, Dad.
bud.
Mom.
Karina! How are you, honey? How's Ramco?
That's the spirit. You're shaping up to be quite Alm-like. You know, reliable and confident.
Now that you mention it, what's the Elm of Wind doing here instead of the Mana Tree?
Don't tell me you've abandoned your sacred duty, Karina.
No, no, no. I'm still on the pilgrimage, believe you me. We're just taking care of other urgent business at the moment.
Like what, young lady?
Like defeating the Benevodon rampaging in the Wind Sanctum? That's why I'm here. I need help with the boulder blocking the way.
That does sound urgent, but what can we do? Nothing, that's what.
God, so fatalistic
That
around
boulder
here.
isn't going anywhere. And even if we could move it, what then? You run off into the jaws of danger to fight a Benevodon?
We have killed 4 of them! Well, defeated.
Honey,
The
you could
kill is
get
a strong word.
hurt. You were appointed the Alm. You can't be so reckless anymore.
Fantastic. You still have no faith in me. You think I'd lose against the Benevodon? Or that I'd run away from my duty?
See what you did? You accused her of running away.
What was I supposed to think? Alms don't just visit home after they leave on the pilgrimage.
I know, but if you weren't trying to shift the blame, then...
Stop fighting! It's like all you ever do is argue with each other and lose your temper and scold me.
Our tempers.
I see where it comes from.
Who's talking, Missy? Everything that comes out of your mouth is either a whine or a complaint.
Also, neither of them have a
Start, you two.
deeply southern accent.
You know what? Fine, forget I even asked. If you're not gonna help me, then I'm not gonna waste my breath begging.
Karina.
Where did she get that accent?
Oh no, not again. I keep messing this up. I forgot how quickly we get into arguments in this household.
I mean, clearly I know where the arguments come
Should
from
leave
now.
them be until we've all cooled down a bit. Knowing those two, they'll bicker for hours. Better move on to someone else for now.
We're out of options, though.
Great. That was our last ray of hope. I don't think anyone will give me a different answer. I'm just fighting against the air current at that point. Well, Well, there's no use waiting around here. Better go back and deliver the news to Val and the others. Now I get to go tell everyone how I couldn't convince a single person to help.
I'm sure they'll rally. I think they care more than they initially let on. I hope.
I'm sorry, everyone. It didn't work.
It's not your fault, Karina.
No, it is. I left Longren on such a sour note before. My own mistrust of people came back to get me. I didn't place my faith in them, so why should they place any in me? In fact, the original reason I wanted to become an Alm was to get out of the Veil and see the world. My motives weren't pure at all. Maybe that confidence in my affinity to the wind element was really just me overcompensating for how little the villagers believed in me. I don't know.
Karina.
I wasn't the Alm that Longren needed. I wasn't committed enough. But now, after such a long adventure, I can say for sure that I want what's best for the world, and especially for my home in the Vale. The thought that we could lose everything, all the people we've met, the places we've seen, the memories we've made, I won't let that happen. I'm ashamed of how I wanted the Vale to beg me to save them. I'd never do that again. Not now that I've seen so much of the world. Now it's up to me to prove that I've changed. I'll do whatever it takes to save Longren. I won't let anyone or anything get in my way.
That's the spirit.
But I can't do it alone. Please, help me.
And here I went through the trouble of composing you a song to boost your spirits. Guess I was wasting my time.
No one could refute your current resolve, Karina. All you need do is rally and resume your efforts to remove the rock.
Give the villagers a chance to see your hard work. It may take time, but they will come around eventually.
We can't let them all down. We'll be the winds of change that fix things for the Vale.
Thank you all so much.
Surprisingly poetic when he tries.
We've got this, Remco. Don't worry.
Are we gonna start punching the rocks?
Come on, you
Little? He's like 6 times your height, kid. Old man.
We have overestimated our own strength.
No, we got this. Just a little more.
Where there's a will, there's a...
Oh, who are we kidding? What? Why are you all...
Karina, dear, you really need to work on your persuasion skills. I told you better than that.
Did you?
She takes after you, after all.
Don't you start.
I'm sorry, Karina. I should have been more willing to listen to you. I know you just wanted to help the Vale. And I still yelled at you.
Oh, my back. If only I were a few years younger.
A few? Chief, you better not blow out your back.
Never mind me. Don't you have something you want to say to the people, Karina?
I'm really grateful to you all. Let's get this done!
I mean, we could, like, get some pickaxes. That's all I'm saying. Maybe loosen it up a bit. Ramco! How are you flying with one way up? Oh.
Sorry for the delay. Had to deal with something.
Well, it is also well known that Will and feeling to affect mana.
Everybody, push!
So, with a lot of will and feeling and a little bit of mana. Bring it up! I'm trying to give a presentation.
Look at this mess.
I can hear him back
I'll
there
never get the
fumbling
stains
things
out of
around.
my garb.
Well, I'll be. We actually managed to work together and move that boulder.
We did it, everyone. Well done. The Elemental of Wind granted us his divine assistance in our hour of need. With Sylphid's help, we prevailed. And, of course, we owe our thanks to Karina, the Soul Guard, and the rest of the Alms for reminding us of what's really important.
Well, don't thank me just yet. We still need to subdue Besseroth and find Shiryu after all.
So, you are going to the Wind Sanctum after all?
That's the plan.
No, that's where you got hurt before?
I'll be fine. I'm not the same person I was back then.
Hold on a second,
Plus,
guys. I gotta go help my
bunch of
cat.
dependable friends I can rely on this
Continue watching.
time. You'll help too,
down,
right,
buddy.
Ramco?
Could it be? Is that the legendary sacred beast Flammy?
Sure is!
For all your support and your combined efforts,
I'll call him
Ramco's
something.
not afraid to take us into the Sanctum anymore. Thanks again.
He got
Leave the
caught on
Benedon
a
smashing
bag.
and Shiryu saving to me. Come on, Val, Morley, Palomina, Joulet. There's no time to lose.
Don't you get back into cat antics in the middle of Karina's, growing up. Character growth.
Take care, okay?
Karina's always been a feisty one. I've barely had the chance to wish her well on her adventures.
And yet, she was still able to bring the whole Vale together. She's gotten even stronger on her journey, it seems.
And it's good that she got the chance to show people that. Well, probably we're going to end the episode. And we'll go take care of the Benevodon next time. Or at the very least, the dungeon that leads up to the Benevodon. Depends how long it is. But, despite the distractions, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. And if you have, let me know down below, like, comment, subscribe. We'll come back next time. Start tracking Besseroth. Through the, very windy mountains.
Wind here doesn't feel right. But no wind will feel right until we take care of that Benevodon.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking go.
Shiryu probably went this way too, right? We better hurry.
Let's fucking go.
Is anyone ever going to explain who this Shiryu guy is or what?
Oh, right. You weren't around then. I'll explain as we go.
It's her ex. More on that later. Next time. Till then, this is Frabjous Day. I'll see you next adventure.
I know I've asked a million times, but I still haven't gotten a straight answer about Shiryu.
Oh, he's a keeper of tales from the Vale. Karina and Shiryu have a bit of a history.
Sure
That still
do.
doesn't explain much. Why do humans make everything so complicated?
Dude, mood. Later.